boxing then, the weigh-in ahead of tomorrow's Judgment Night takes place later this afternoon. Craig Slater is outside the Crowne Plaza Hotel in East London. We can join him now. What have you got for us, Craig?
Well, yeah, the countdown really is beginning to intensify as we look ahead to this huge bill of boxing here in the XL Arena, just a stone's throw away from here. The weigh-in, as you say, will be in the hotel just next to us this afternoon, and Team Khan themselves are all just staying just down the way as well from here, so there really is a big fight feel about the place, but it really is all on the line for Amir Khan here tomorrow night. I mean, after that shocking defeat against Bradis Prescott in September, he really has to revitalise his career against Oisin Fagan in the ring just down the road from here. But alongside me is Adam Smith, who will be describing the action. The first time you'll commentate on Amir Khan, Adam, but you know, you don't want to be describing his ring demise, but it could be that, couldn't it? It is all on the line for him, isn't it?
I think it's a huge night for Amir Khan. What happened in September was a big shock, not only to him, but also to sort of British sport in general. I think some of the most shocking scenes we've seen in British sport this year, back against Bradis Prescott. It's all about how he can come back, how he can rebuild. I don't think it's affected him mentally. Physically, we'll wait and see on the night, but you know, will the demons be there, and can Oisin Fagan bring them out again?
Yeah. There's been regime change, of course, in the Khan camp. They got rid of their Cuban coach, Jorge Rubio, who, of course, was implicated in the match with Bradis Prescott. He suggested him as an opponent. Now, they've gone for, you know, one of the very top trainers in the world, Freddie Roach, over in Los Angeles. Now, you went over there and spent time, you know, with the Khan camp, watching Amir go through his paces there. You know, what did you glean from that visit?
Well, I've been a huge fan of Freddie Roach for a long time, since he worked with Steve Collins. He's worked with some of the very best. The way he's brought back Manny Pacquiao from 2 knockout defeats, he's rebuilt him. And look, tomorrow night he's fighting the Golden Boy and stands as the pound-for-pound king. Freddie Roach knows what he's doing. He's got a tough gym at the Wild Card in Hollywood, and that's what Amir wanted. He wanted to go back, be a sparring partner, be amongst them, and not have the comforts of Bolton. And I think that tells you a lot about Amir Khan. We were with him, as you said, for 2-3 days. He was up at 5:30 every morning, running, everything. Dedication was fantastic from Khan, and I think, you know, they threw him in with Manny Pacquiao. He did plenty of rounds. I saw the first couple, actually, and he wasn't nervous, Amir. He took the fight to Pacquiao. It's difficult sparring as well with Freddie Roach. They really go for it, so I think he knows now what it's like to be hit on the chin again. And Pacquiao thought he was the quickest fighter he's ever shared a ring with, and that comes from someone who started his world campaign down at flyweight.
Yeah, no nonsense at all. He is pound for pound considered at the moment perhaps #1 in the world. That's quite an endorsement, isn't it?
It's a huge endorsement, and I think if there was anything confidence-wise that was missing from Amir Khan, which I don't think it is, I think he just accepts it's one of those things. He wants to get back. You know, he's always been dedicated, but I think he really now wants to sort of rebuild successfully under, you know, a top coach like Freddie Roach. I think Manny Pacquiao saying that to him and then becoming friends and running together and training together would have done him the world of good.
Yeah, but still question marks over Amir's punch resistance. You know, he's been down a few times now in the pros and towards the end of his amateur career as well against Craig Watson. Now, the reports from Oisin Fagan, he's got a friend in the Pacquiao gym who says that he knocked down Amir Khan in sparring. Did you get any evidence of that when you were over there?
Oisin said that to me yesterday at the press conference. He was talking about Dean Byrne, an Irishman who's unbeaten, who's been sparring with Amir Khan. I didn't see that. Ironically, actually, Byrne told me how good he thought Khan was. So there's no, you know, there's always rumours. I've heard rumours of Khan being knocked down in sparring, you know, many times before. But, you know, they are rumours. What is fact is that Craig Watson, you know, knocked him down with a left hook in the amateurs. He's been down several times in the pros. Obviously, those 2 disastrous times against Bradis Prescott. Punch resistance looks a problem. Defence is what he's got to work on. You know, they can ride that. There have been plenty of fighters down the years who haven't had the greatest chins. Charlie Magri, of course, who went on to become a world champion. Tommy Hearns, one of my favourites of all time. He didn't have the best chin. He didn't do too badly, did he, Craig?
He certainly didn't, no. But you ask yourself, though, is Oisin Fagan, does he have the tools to cause Amir Khan the sort of problems that the likes of, I don't know, Bradis Prescott did, Michael Gomez did? Similar sort of style there. Could we see a similar sort of approach? Fagan coming in, trying to swarm all over Khan.
Khan's actually been sparring with Michael Gomez over here the last couple of weeks, so that's interesting. And Gomez thinks he's really improved, so that's a point worth noting. I think Oisin Fagan is tough. He's experienced. He's been in with Julio Cesar Chavez. says, with Paul Spadafora. He'll push him. He really wants to do it, but he'll have to do it on courage alone. He'll take the fight to Khan. I just think that will suit Khan. I think Khan will be able to box at a pace, showcase his skills, use his jab. They want patience, the Freddie Roach team. Freddie can't be with them on the night, but he's got Jesse Arevalo in the corner, his assistant, who's been with Khan all the way through the Hollywood build-up. And I think that's what they want. Take his time, break up Fagan. I think it'll be exciting while it lasts, and we don't know what happens if Fagan can land one on his whiskers, because, you know, that will tell us everything. Can he take a shot? You know, will it come to that? But I think he'll give it everything, Fagan, but he'll come up short.
Okay, good stuff, Adam. Good talking to you. Yep, Adam Smith will now be casting a keen eye over this weigh-in as we see the sort of last body language that will come to pass between the two fighters. Of course, they'll square up towards each other for the last time before they meet in the ring at London Docklands XL Arena tomorrow night. But yep, you can see the weigh-in live here on Sky Sports News. We expect the main protagonists on the scales at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
We can't wait. Thank you, Craig. So here's